Okay, so this is my first time doing something like this, so I'm a little bit camera shy, so bear with me. Um, my name's Melissa, and I want to talk a little bit about being a vegetarian, transitioning to being a vegan, to what I want to become, a raw food vegan. Um, the reason why I started being a vegetarian 9 months ago was because um, I spent my last year of high school in Japan as an exchange student, and before we left, um, they did tell us that, the females tend to gain weight because of, stress and diet change, things like that. So, obviously, I was expecting to gain a little bit of weight. And actually, when I first went there, I lost some weight. Before I left, I was about 103 pounds. Then, um, there I went down to 97 pounds at first. And then, um, when I realized how delicious Japanese food is, and um, when the stress did come, that was a little different. Um, I went from 97 pounds that I was to my top weight was about in February, and that was 120 pounds. I'm 5 feet tall, or 151 centimeters. 120 pounds is a lot for a person my size. Um, I felt disgusted with myself all the time. I knew that I was huge. I was tired. I just hated looking at myself all the time, and it was really hard on my body because I've never been that size before, and it's just not fun not being able to wear all of your clothes and all that. So I decided that I needed to go on a diet, especially because I didn't want to come home looking like a cow. So um, I started by cutting out, some of the rice and some of the breads and some of the sugars that I was eating. And then I started cutting out meats, and really I realized that I didn't even really like meat to begin with. It was just kind of part of a meal, and I just ate it. Um, but really, it's not something that I miss at all. And I actually did eat meat after I had become a vegetarian, and it made me sick, and it wasn't good for me. So I'm really happy that I made that transition. I absolutely love tofu, and I love supplemented foods, so I'm really happy with that. And then the point where I was finished and I felt the best was about May, June, July. And the reason why I think it's because I had naturally actually pretty much become a raw food vegan since I was coming back home, and I just want to lose a little bit of extra weight. Um, Also, I just had so much extra energy. I was running about 45 minutes to an hour every day, um, walking for about 2 or 3 hours a day, and just running around, seeing my friends, getting getting my last bit of fun before I came back. And I actually dropped to 95 pounds, and I felt amazing. I've honestly never felt that great in my life. Like, yeah, sure, I'm young and I'm little, but I'm actually quite a lazy person, so being able to do all of those things was really good for me, and I've never been that happy. Um, my entire world was absolutely perfect. And then I came back home, and I kept my diet for a little bit. I was still running. I made some friends who went running with me, and it was great. And then I started my first year of university, and everybody knows about freshman 15, and I was still running, not every day, but about 3 days a week. I was still strictly vegetarian. But then, when the assignments and the essays and the midterms come, you don't have time to look after yourself. You don't even have time to sleep properly. I was getting about 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night, and dealing with the extra stress. And like before, obviously, you can see that I really liked the comfort food, so I resorted to eating a lot of chocolate, and it just made me more tired. And it just it made me not want to go running anymore, which running had been such a huge part of my life before, and started feeling absolutely horrible again, feeling sick with myself. And I went from the 95 pounds that I was to now I'm about 103 pounds. Again, I don't think I'm huge or anything, but I really just want to go back to feeling that energetic and that amazing, and not not being as lazy as I am. And I think that being a raw food vegan would help a lot. I also made the full full official transition to vegan about a month and a half ago, because not only for health reasons, but also because I don't the environmental effects of eating animal products, and because I don't agree with animal suffering, amongst other things. So that's pretty good motivation. I really haven't hasn't really been a struggle, since I never really liked milk to begin with. I mean, the main problem was just the chocolate and the ice cream, but really, obviously, it's better for myself to leave those kind of foods behind. So I'm feeling pretty great. Uh, in the past month and a half, I've lost about 2 pounds. I know it's really not that much, but I think I think that it helps, and I just want to transition to being a raw food vegan because I want to feel as amazing as I did in the summer. And I think that being a raw food vegan would just is the kind of lifestyle that I want to live, because I've been looking into, what raw food vegans are like and what they do, and it's it's definitely a lifestyle that I think I want to go back to. Um, so I definitely encourage it for anybody else, and keep watching.